Well, good viewers and listeners if you follow the channel closely, you'll know I've been overdosing on Destiny 2 lately. Well, I've compiled a list of 10 essential tips for noobs and pros alike. So without any further ado, let's dive right in! Post-haste! Number 1! Store weapons at every level for your alt characters. While it may be common knowledge that you can trade weapons between characters, most people just wait until they hit level 20 on their main to stockpile weapons for their alt. But if you store weapons at every time you level up, your alt will be able to reach 265 and start the endgame grind much earlier, meaning you'll get high level drops naturally without farming. You can, of course, pass other items like sparrows between characters, which helps as well. Number 2! Don't turn in milestones until you reach level 265. Once you hit 265, it becomes a real pain to increase your power level, and the weekly milestone rewards are the most reliable source of high-level gear. But the reward is based on your power level at the time you turn it in, so it's a waste to turn these ones in early. Number 3! Where's the fucking bounty vendor? Are you the bounty vendor? How about you? Hey buddy, you seen the bounty vendor anywhere? Are you the bounty vendor?
Of us creatures hungry for its
life.
Oh
fuck, never mind. Where's the fucking bounty vendor already? Ah! If this is happening to you, fret not, for the bounty system in D2 is much improved. You no longer have to go back and forth to a vendor to turn in bounties. You'll unlock bounties, now called challenges, near the end of the campaign, and you only have to visit Grace Jones once to unlock the system. Each world will then have 3 daily challenges, which are all worth extra XP and are usually pretty easy to complete. Number 4! Buy Fireteam medallions! Once you reach 265 and start farming for gear, make sure you always have a Fireteam medallion active. It'll give you slightly better odds of not only getting more drops, but getting better quality drops. You can buy them from this weirdo for bright dust, which can be obtained by breaking down rewards from bright engrams like sparrows or ships. The exact effect of the medallion on drops hasn't yet been confirmed, but any help in the endgame grind is worth it in my opinion. Number 5! Buy shit from vendors! Unlike the vendors in the first game, these ones actually sell worthwhile items, which will oftentimes be quite a bit higher power than the drops you're getting, right up until they max out at 200, so make sure you visit the vendors from time to time. Doesn't this chick look like that crazy lesbian boss you had back in the day? You know, when you worked in that warehouse? Was that just me? Alright, moving on. Number 6! Check the perimeter for drops after public events. Just because you didn't see it drop, don't mean it ain't there. There's been numerous times where I nearly took off after a public, only to find I had missed a nice upgrade item. Sure, you can collect the stuff you missed from that bicycle seat-headed motherfucker later, but if you're like me, you don't visit the tower too often, so make sure you grab and equip your new stuff as soon as it drops. Number 7! Speaking of public events, when you're approaching one, shoot an enemy as soon as you have eyes on, as you never know when the event is gonna end. There may still be a lot of time left, but if the boss dies before you arrive, you miss out on any rewards. By landing a single shot on one of the involved enemies, you'll be counted as a participant and therefore entitled to the loot. I once got an exotic drop for landing a single shot just seconds before the event ended, so don't underestimate the power of weaseling in on rewards. Number 8! Don't waste time on shooting these laser tripwires. Truly skilled players jump over them. Don't worry, you can do it. It's easy, come on. fucking loser! No problem. Done this 100 times. Shit! Number 9! Don't forget about fast travel. Not only will fast travel save you from hiking back through an area after a mission, but it's also good for catching public events before they end. Fast travel to them and make sure you get a piece of the pie. Minimum effort for maximum rewards. That's the senior citizen way. But one thing to note, make sure that you mark the event before you fast travel, as sometimes if you don't, you seem to wind up on another server where the event doesn't even exist. Number 10! Those annoying fucking shield guys have a new weak spot now. If you played the first Destiny, you've no doubt had many tedious battles with the shield fatties. Unless you had a grenade handy, the only way to deal with them was to chip away at the 2 inches of shoulder flap not covered by their shield. Well, in Destiny 2, they have a new weak spot. Smack in the middle of their shield, and shooting it stuns them for a moment, making them much easier to deal with. You'd be forgiven for missing it, though, as the Taken version of this enemy also has a glowing spot in their shield, which is in fact one of the most annoying attacks in the game, as getting too close to it will launch you into a different time zone. Fuck! And that's it! Now that you're a Destiny expert, there's only one thing left to work on. Your dance moves! Dance the night away! Whoa, come on, good girl, dance the night away!